So, Tom, we just released the Agentic Divide report, and it has some very interesting claims. So, the first finding in that report, this is the one I have a hard time believing, but anyway, it says 70% of leaders already run custom AI agents in production, and only 3% report no marketing AI use at all. What do you think about that?
I agree with you. It's a little perplexing. Funny that we're talking about it today, because yesterday on Fareed Zakaria, one of my favorite programs, he interviewed one of the senior McKinsey partners who is noting this kind of divide between the things people say they're doing and what's actually happening on the ground. And wait for it, the projects that are actually yielding measurable business benefit.
Right.
And in that last category, I remember the number because it's the same number we're sharing here, 3%.
Oh, wow.
McKinsey's analysis indicates that of all the companies who are touting AI, only 3% are resulting in measurable business value. So it's one of those places where the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. Everybody's going to talk about this premise, and marketers are excited. We're all excited about it, right? I think that there are potentially people taking liberties in the way that they describe experiments that they're conducting with Claude. You and I see this, right? Certain enterprises, they still, oh my God, we just got enterprise access to Claude. That's a big deal. Which for us, oh my goodness, please. That's just, but of course. So there's, but for them, that qualifies as I'm using AI, right?
Yeah. No, I think you're right. I think another thing that could explain it, and I've seen this in customer conversations, just building on we just got access to Claude, is there's just this insane amounts of pressure from the boards, the CEOs. We should use AI. We should use AI. We should use AI. I think that's also driving people to just say, oh yeah, we use Claude to draft our product spec or content on our website or whatever. And they claim that as an AI agent that they're using. So I think there's some of that going on as well.
And let's just take a moment now, because we have great empathy for marketers who are beleaguered in this way. Your boss's boss is bludgeoning you with messages and emails about AI. You got to get on AI. By the way, we're probably guilty of the same, right?
Yeah.
We're all in on AI. So we're getting our teams up the curve, and you just feel a little put upon, right? Yeah. And I think in this moment, really important to remember that Kana comes to the table with this vision of augmented intelligence, which is to say, it's artificial intelligence in the service of accelerating and augmenting your own work. It is not a hands-free, put the machines to work, go home early, or by the way, machines are going to come and take your job. And it's just not, we don't see that, right? That's not the conception that we're building against over here.
Look, absolutely. And I think the other point I want to make in that regard is that it's fine to use AI for simple use cases, but the marketers always have to be mindful of the fact that what data is being used, who is actually getting access to it, how is the data getting used, what governance layer is put around it, is the output good enough? To your point about augmented intelligence, is a human reviewing the output before it starts getting put out in the ether and get out in the wild to be used? All of these things we put under the banner of enterprise-grade AI. Yes, use AI, be proud of it, but do it in a way that is enterprise grade, because that's what you require as a business.